If this video gets 5,000 likes, I will bump up the black market trade up series as a priority and will make the next episode a lot sooner than I'm currently planning to. So smash a like if you enjoy these videos, and let's get started. Obviously, the last trade up video we did, it was the very rare drop trade up video. So I have a ton of import drop trade ups to trade up, all to, well, there's some golden stuff here, but all to exotics. And as you can see, they're just sort of regular exotic wheels. So I'm going to start trading up a couple of these bad boys, and I am going to first of all give a shout out to the sponsors of the channel because they've been with me and on the channel for many years, and they've really supported me and helped the channel grow, and I wouldn't be able to make videos like this without them. So feel free to skip over the sponsored intro and get right back in to the trade up action. It's going to be non-stop today, and we're going for black markets, of course we are, and I'm very excited. So smash a like, go grab some food and some drink, preferably more than 100 milliliters of water. I know I'm really living on the edge with that choice, but I'll see you very soon. Let's get to it. This video is brought to you and made possible by Lolga.com. So if you want to check them out, be sure to use the link in the description and use discount code PIXEL for 6% off your purchase. You can check out their gift cards, their credits, anything you like the look of on their site, you can go over there. And as I said, use the discount code to save yourself some money. Massive thank you to Lolga for sponsoring the video, and let's get on with it. Let's stay hydrated. There we go. Okay, you know what? I feel good. I've got my G2 jersey on. I feel lucky. Before we start, actually, I might as well show you the current black market situation. So we have one Dueling Dragons, a white Dueling Dragons, a white 20XX, these two item shop exclusives. All the other non-tradable black markets you see, this Heatwave, these Electroshocks, these Hexts, they are PS4 items that I've transferred over to my PC account, so I can't trade them. This Lantern Lift, I believe, it's either an event or an item shop thing. This is a tournament reward. There's the Cobalt Neuro Agitator from the recent video. We've got a Stipplegate. Stay tuned because I've got a very special plan for this. So basically just a ton of black markets, and we are going to be adding to this today with, I believe, at least 10 more, which is absolutely phenomenal. So let's go straight to imports and sit down, relax, have a little chat, have a good time. And I've got to make sure I'm not clicking the golden pumpkins. I'll keep the breakout for now. I don't know exactly how many imports I have because it was a combination of imports that I saved up through trading and a combination of imports that I got through the very rare drop trade up video. So as you can see, these are all the trade uppable ones, but we're going to be leaving these very much alone. There is a white octane. Yeah, okay, I was going to say, there it is. I was at the bottom there and assumed that was my, wow, I think that is my least recent, and I was wondering why the white octane wasn't there. Maybe, oh, it's alphabetical. That makes a lot more sense. So we're all good. I do still have a white octane in my inventory, and I guess we can just sit back, relax. There's a lot of golden egg stuff here. Done a lot of, oh, in fact, I think I do have a golden, a couple of drops we might as well start with. Okay, 2 rare drops. These were from challenges, I believe. One of them being getting to 4 tournament quarterfinals. So let's see what we can get in these. Then I'll open 1 golden pumpkin that I just bought. It's the only way that, believe it or not, even though I've opened hundreds of golden pumpkins, it's the only way for Golden Pumpkin 2020s to enter the game. It is playing 20 games of Rocket League, but obviously with the collective player base playing tons of games, tons of these exist. So this is the only one I've earned through playing games, and it's a rare. Let's go. I did see some comments on my golden pumpkin opening saying that Psionics need to change the drop rates because they're always just getting rares, and the chance of getting a black market or an exotic even in like a crate out of 5 crates is pretty low. And whilst I agree, it then does take away the excitement when you do finally get one. And there are people who open a one-off crate, believe it or not, a one-off crate, and just magically happen to get, whether it's a black market or even better still, like an insane black market. Like, I've done it, I think on 2 occasions in my life has my first crate been insane. Actually, no, I think maybe 3. If I'm not mistaken, I might have got a 20XX in my first ever Nitro crate. The first crate I opened of that series, the first crate I got. Obviously, that wasn't new at the time. The bubbly was what we were looking for, but when I opened it, no one had opened those crates, so we didn't know that the bubbly even existed. So 20XX, which was from the previous crate, was an insane pull. I got the Fire God in my first ever crate that had the Fire God in it. The name of the crate escapes me, but I got a Fire God in the first crate, and I called it. I said, we're going to get a Fire God today, ladies and gentlemen, and I got it, and it was absolute scenes. And then, of course, back in the day, the first crate I opened of what was going to be my last crate opening video, I I think, the most valuable item in the game at the time. This was before zombies existed. This was before black markets had... I mean, black markets had a great value. I think Heatwave was about 40 keys at one point, which is like 4,000 credits. But I got the Crimson Lightning Wheels, which were worth around about 80 credits at the time, and they swiftly went to above 100 at one point, so 8 to 10,000 credits, and I got that in my first crate. So whilst I think sometimes it is a bit annoying when you just do what I've done, you play 20 games, like imagine I hadn't brought any other pumpkins or anything, I play 20 games like I have done, I open that, and I get a rare, I think it was a breakout decal. I can understand why that's frustrating, but then in the, like I said, the 4 years of crates being here, on 3 occasions, so, you know, one every year, you get something insane, and it is absolutely, it is just phenomenal, and I do think it makes things special. That's kind of like the way I feel about these trade-ups, because I used to be able to get, you know, painted exotics. When we could do crate trade-ups a year ago, you could get painted zombies, painted Dracos in the multiples every time. Now, obviously, you can't get painted exotics, but with the very rare drop trade-ups in particular, it got to the point where people were expecting me to get a white octane every episode. Obviously, since the item update, they're way less frequent. So if you're thinking, what you're talking about, all these octanes, definitely go back on my channel, even just a month, and then go back from there and watch my trade-up videos. You will see that my luck was absolutely phenomenal. We were getting tons of painted octanes per video, and now I'm lucky if I get one. But that does mean I get excited when I do, because when I got a pink octane, I was absolutely buzzing. And then in a recent episode, I got a crimson octane, which is, of course, the second best color octane. So it's a lot more difficult to get them, and that is kind of frustrating for me. But when I make that very rare drop trade-up video, when I get the white octane, it will feel like, and it statistically probably will be, the best trade-up video I've ever done, because whilst there are rarer things you can get, like any painted black market of a specific color is rarer than a white octane, I think, but the fact that it's that rare and also extremely valuable would make that the most insane trade-up video of all time. So let me know what you think about the drop rate from the crates. I think they're okay. I think they're just about good enough so that once you get a black market, it feels really, really insane. But I do understand the people who argue that it's a little bit too difficult to get something like that. So let me know where your thoughts are on that in the comments. The very rare drop trade-ups, I think they've gone a little bit too far. I think it's to not be able to guarantee yourself a painted octane from 100 trade-ups. Like, you might get one, you know, if you're lucky, but to not be able to pretty much guarantee a painted car that you'd like from 100 attempts is not enough, in my opinion. So I think the drops should change, but it seems we've actually got way more imports than I first thought. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save you guys the trouble. We've had a little chat, a little Rocket League related chat, as opposed to a more chilled, laid back chat. I'm going to trade up all the imports to exotics without, you know, showing you, because there's nothing good that can happen. Literally nothing good that we won't expect can happen here. But whilst I do that, why don't you drop a comment down below how you're doing and how your day is going, and by the time you have typed it, so if you go right now and obviously like the video while you're on the way there, by the time you've typed it, we will be trading up exotics to black markets, and obviously I read every single comment, so I would love to see how you guys are doing and all that good stuff. So I will see you very soon. I look forward to reading your comments, and then we're going to I'll count up how many black markets we'll get from this video as well. Ooh, we're getting close to the end now, so let me just see what we've got. I'll then count up how many black markets we'll be able to get today, and then we'll get started with that right away. I think that's all the trade-ups we'll need to do. I might be able to stretch to another one if we have 4 exotics remaining after I trade them all up, but I'm going to do a quick count for you all and see how many we've got. In fact, I'll do it with you. 6, 8, 9, 13, 16, 17, 19, 23, 26, 29, 30, 34, 37, 41, 43, 45, 49, 51, 53, 54, 55, 56, 58, 60, 62, 60. Oh, we've got 64 if we don't trade up the Black Invaders, which means if I do one more import drop trade up, I'll have 13 trade ups to do. Unless I want to trade up the Black Invaders. Let me see what imports I can work with. If we've got any sort of wiggle room, then maybe we'll go with that. So you, and you. I think that... Oh, wait a minute. Let's keep the Merc. Let's go Sky Blue. I think, yeah, that seems fine. I was going to keep the Paladin because it's kind of, I don't know, kind of unique. But we'll do that, and we should now have 13 black markets to get. And I started off this series, the black market trade-ups were absolutely phenomenal. And only in the last episode did I not get, I would say, a flagship black market. And don't get me wrong, I got Mainframe, Glorifier, both of which over 1,000 credits. We want to get, let's say in this video, let's set the benchmark, Dueling Dragons, Interstellar, if you can get them. I assume you can get an Interstellar, but I just haven't seen one yet. Dissolver, Fire God, Heatwave. So all the fiery ones, basically. That would be the goal. Oh, Hellfire! I forgot about Hellfire. I literally said fire, and there we have Hellfire. I'll take that. That is good, because last episode, Hellfire is like a mid-tier black market, in my opinion. I should do a black market tier list. Let me know if you want to see it, because we know which one's going in F tier, and it's Solar Flare. F for Flare is definitely one of them. But last video, we got like Spectre, Tora, Biomass, all the ones that are just a bit low. Like Atomizer, that would be like a D tier, C tier perhaps. Maybe I just name them as we get them now. Give me an A tier. I'll put that in B, you know, not for value. Maybe C tier because of value, but Parallax holds a special place in my heart. Roadhog Carbonated, of course, is the discount value version of that decal. If you know, you know! Let's go! Fire God, that is at very least a B tier, possibly A. I think, to be fair, Dueling Dragons and Interstellar, I would put in S tier, and then Heatwave, Dissolver, and Fire God, they're going straight into A tier, my guys. So this has already been better than my last one, because we've got Hellfire and Fire God, all the fiery ones, and Tora, that's going to be an E for me. Not terrible looking, but really not that great, so come on. Ooh, Streamline. That's a solid C for me. C tier, not too bad. I don't mind that at all, you know. Still a few more to go. Let me just check that I've got the maths right. 6, 10, 12, 16, 19, 20, 21, 24, 26, 27, 28, 31, 33? I don't understand how this is going wrong. I don't understand where... Did I count up other exotics that aren't tradable? How can I be this far off? Spectre, that's E tier, maybe even F tier. In fact, Solar Flare is probably E tier, and Spectre might be F tier. I'm not a big fan. Intrudium, that's a D tier item, but I'm happy. We got ourselves an A tier. S tier, as I said, Dueling Dragons and Interstellar currently. That's not including Painteds, of course. Painted black markets changed the game. I would say, oh, Party Time. I'm gonna give that at least a C, maybe a D, but C for the fun of it. I love the colors, but actually I missed out Shattered. That's probably B tier, but the painted ones, they go up to another level, of course. But yeah, there's definitely a bunch of other ones. Toon is a D. That's a D tier in my opinion. But it looks like we've only got a couple more trade ups to do. Maybe one more after this. Hexed, I'm gonna put that in C tier. There's a bit of a resurgence for Hexed. You can now get painted ones. This has been a really good one. I really enjoyed this video. So yeah, there's 3 left. So Parallax, C tier, last one. That is it. That is definitely going to do it for this video. But now we have a look at all these black markets. We've got 3 Parallax, 2 Hex, 2 Toons, a Party Time, Intrudium. So Party Time, Intrudium, Streamline, and Tora. I believe I didn't have any of them. Oh no, I have a Tora down there from the PS4. But a couple of new additions to the inventory. I'm very, very happy with that. So yeah, that is going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy it and want to see more black market trade-ups, like I said, if this hits 5,000 likes, I'll whack it up to the top of the priorities list. Subscribe today to join the Pixel Army. I've been Pixel, you have been awesome, and I'll see you in the next video very soon. I am a beast, I'm at the top, I run these beats, I hold my spots, so stop before it hits you, it's Pekka.